We all wish for a designer's help with our home. Starting today, that professional experience, it's just a call away. We're inviting you to dial our designer. It's the type of opportunity we love to offer here on the show, the chance to get free design help for any room in your house. We put out the call last month. Our inbox filled up fast. And today, Lauren Oviatt with Oviatt Design Group stands at the ready. We have a lot to go through, so I want to jump right in here. You selected viewer Amy Clegg to help this month. Amy wrote in asking for help with a 1977 fixer-upper she and her husband bought earlier this year. She says they're remodeling one space at a time, and it's a process. She asked Lauren to help with the family room. Amy says they want the room to be a casual family room with a big TV, but they want it to feel really cozy. They've already painted the walls a classic gray. I think you're going to like the gray, yeah?
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, and painted the brick fireplace white, but now they need to buy all new furniture so they can seat their family of 6 while they cuddle up and watch some movies. They don't know what to do with light fixtures. They're basically just hanging from wires. So you've been hard at work, I know, Lauren, assessing this space and coming up with a design concept. We want to welcome Amy into this conversation. She's joining us via Skype. Amy, hello. How are you, lady?
Thanks. I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Now tell us where you're Skyping in from.
This is our kitchen.
Kitchen?
So this is the first room we did.
I mean, A+ over
It's
your
gorgeous.
shoulder. It is gorgeous. Where do you live? Where's your home at?
It's in Pepperwood in Sandy.
Fantastic. Okay, Lauren's gonna kick off with kind of her vision for your living room space, and you feel free, Amy, to jump in with any questions you have along the way, okay? Lauren, your first impressions of the room were?
Oh my gosh, great bones. Like, I love the style. I kind of felt like without seeing it, I knew exactly what it needed. So Amy, I hope you like it.
Did we start with some inspiration photos?
So yeah, I definitely always dive into inspiration photos. They just help the client feel like they get a grasp on the space because we can see it. I can see it finished.
In your head,
In my head, but it always helps to have mood photos. What I was going for Amy's room, like I was asking for, was a family-friendly space.
Right.
That could accommodate lots of kids and that was comfortable and livable. But I think one thing too that I always am trying to do is to make the room feel like it belongs in the house. It has to go, you know, it really has to go. So we came up with some really fun kind of youthful ideas, but things that are layered, pieces that are kind of layered in. So I'm hoping that it'll be really successful.
Amy, are you a color person? Do you like a lot of color in your space, or do you prefer neutrals?
I'm pretty neutral. I go through phases, but right now I'm neutral.
Okay, did what Lauren described, does that kind of meet your expectations?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, you've got a shopping list for her. I know that's where we're going to start this process.
Absolutely. So you got to start with a big rug. I mean, I love Amy's floors. I think they're wonderful, but to really bring in that cozy feel, you need a big area rug. So I picked a rug for you, but on top of that, we have a nice long sofa, a pair of chairs for flexibility, a TV table, some throw pillows, a coffee table, and then to finish it off, some drapery. I love that window, but I feel like it needs the softness of just some panels on either side, and they can be kind of contemporary and modern and neutral as well.
Okay, of the above descriptions, Amy, what intimidates you about the space when she talks about draperies, gallery wall, sofas, chairs? Is there any aspect of that you think, oh my gosh, I really need help with that particular piece?
Oh, I'm wondering about furniture placement. I'm not sure if we should put the TV on that big wall or if we should put it above the fireplace.
TV placement. Okay, we're gonna get there. Let's go to the design board, and you can maybe work in that question too.
Let's do, I would love to see the TV on the flat wall opposite the fireplace. So we're gonna show you the design board that I came up with.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's kind of fun. So on the very left-hand side, you'll see the TV mounted over a TV stand. And the mood pictures that we showed you earlier, Amy, had some kind of a gallery wall around the TV, which I think for you would be really great because the fireplace wall doesn't need much. Like, I'm thinking vases and maybe some books, something really casual to stick with those modern shelves that you have, but then play up the area over the TV. And I think what that does is it kind of disguises the fact that the TV's there and gives you a chance to bring in some more personality, which is great. That starkness of the TV, like, it's obvious we all have a TV, but to be able to kind of disguise that in a casual way, I think is really awesome.
Amy, I know this is your space. Do you mind if I jump in with a question? Because if I were to do a gallery wall around a TV, I wouldn't know. Does it need to be balanced? Does it need to be symmetrical? How would you place those gallery items?
So I'm a symmetrical girl. So I always like to see pieces go all the way around the TV and come down. But we found some really great mood pictures of like a really eclectic take on artwork. So it wasn't even family pictures, but kind of unifying a theme of color. So it can be like an aviary print or some kind of just black and white or something. So I kind of like, for Amy, more of the eclectic look because I think it kind of pulls the casual nature of a family room space.
Amy, what do you think about that?
I love it.
Sounds good. I love all the pattern you pulled in with the draperies and the pillows.
I know, I really had a good time. And what I really focused on was the family and the comfort. So for me, rooms feel really polished when they're layered, but it has to be really comfortable. So we did like a single cushion sofa that's covered in like a performance velvet. We did a pair of chairs for flexibility so that at Christmas time or when there's lots of kids there, we can move things around, which I think is key in a family room space. We're unifying the color that you're seeing with Amy's walls, and then just pops of kind of a turquoise blue, which I think is great. But then you're seeing again this kind of metal, this mixed metal brought in with the gold poof ottoman, her flush mount light fixture, which I think is just so awesome. And then some pieces again, probably over on the fireplace wall to unify that color palette, but not be something that's really super crazy. For that family space.
Amy, when can I come over and hang out? It looks amazing. Any last minute questions for Lauren as you look over this design board?
No, I just appreciate your advice, and I'm so happy that I got to do this.
Oh, thanks so much for playing along. We want to see the finished room when you get it complete, okay?
Okay, we'll let you know.
Thanks, Amy. We appreciate it. What I love about this e-design, too, is she can now shop that board at her pace, at her pleasure, and curate those items as she goes along.
Absolutely. You know, it's really fun.
This was awesome.
I love helping people, and like, this room was just a blank canvas. It was really enjoyable for me.
Well, and it's clear what you said about your mind just seeing the vision. You're so good at what you do. So thanks for helping, Amy. We learned along with that process as well. If people want one-on-one design help for you, how can they get in touch?
So we're online at oviattdesign.net. We have a retail space in Farmington off Shepherd Lane. And we have Instagram, Oviatt Design Group, where we're just constantly posting what we're doing, what we're loving. We're going to market this coming weekend.
So exciting.
Find us there.
Great inspiration on Instagram. And we're doing this once a month. So if you want to dial a designer, talk to Lauren like Amy did, and get that e-design inspiration for your own home, your own space, send us an email, studio5@ksl.com. Super fun. Lauren, thank you so much.